Hi guys, a belated Happy New Year and a very warm welcome to HBF Park for our men's first home game of 2026. Central Coast Mariners providing the opposition, and it is of course something of a revenge mission tonight. The Mariners having already come to HBF Park and claimed all 3 points back in round 4. It's a 6:45 p.m. kickoff, gates open at 5:45. And you can either pay at the gate or get your tickets in advance through Ticketmaster. Now, no fashion segment today, guys, and I'll tell you for why. It's basically because we've got to react to the news that broke overnight. An absolutely sensational story coming out of Sam Kerr Football Centre regarding Darren, the APD Global robot. It really has turned into a tabloid media feeding frenzy. I really feel that we need to clear the air and have our say. I've got some quite strong opinions on this one. So strong, in fact, that I'm actually launching a new hashtag, which is hashtag I Stand With Darren, just to show how supportive I am of our favourite club robot. Obviously, I don't literally stand with Darren because Darren's only about kind of up to my knees, and I'm always slightly concerned that he's going to roll over my foot inadvertently or poke me with that strange little lance thing that he has in his hand. But yeah, that hasn't happened as yet. Hopefully it won't. But nonetheless, metaphorically, I am standing shoulder to shoulder with Darren. More on that to come as we have a deep Darren dive in a few moments' time. But ahead of that, let's get down to business as far as the team news is concerned, and certainly one or two interesting talking points coming out of Adam Griffith's selection tonight. A couple of changes to the starting 11, the first of which comes in the midfield engine room. Will Freeney has unfortunately succumbed to a hip injury, and he is replaced by Giovanni de Abreu, the 18-year-old Perth local. We've seen him come off the bench a couple of times in recent weeks. Well, he gets to make his first start for his hometown club tonight. So very exciting news indeed there. And in further exciting news, up top, Adam Taggart makes a welcome return to the starting 11. Tags has shaken off that groin injury that had restricted him to bench duties in the last couple of games. He is fully fit, fired up, and raring to go. He will be wearing, as usual, the number 22 shirt and the captain's armband as well. And then moving to the bench, we could see a glory debut for defender Tadi Kuzamba. He was a standout for the academy team in the NPL last season, usually slots in at right back. He will wear number 30 this evening. And also good to see Zach Lizalewski managed to get himself onto the bench. Zach unfortunately picked up quite a serious hamstring injury whilst on international duty a couple of months ago and has worked extremely hard to get himself back to full fitness. So the lineup in total then, it's Matt Sutton in goal. Across the back we've got Charbel Shamoon, Scott Wootton, Brian Kaltak and Sam Sutton as well. Gio de Abreu, as we mentioned, he'll be in the engine room with Reece Bozanovsky. And then we've got Trent Osler, Tom Lawrence, Nicholas Pennington and Adam Taggart up top. The bench, Ryan Warner, Riley Fox, Luke Amos, Arion Suleimani, Zach Lizalewski, Tadi Kuzamba and Gabi Popovic as well. All right, let's return to the subject of Darren. It really has been quite astonishing, the reaction to his performance at Sam Kerr Football Centre last night. Look, he wasn't at his best. There's no getting away from that. It did raise some alarm bells. It looked as if he was being forced to do some punishment laps at the end of the game. I'm not sure if that was the case, but there were all sorts of issues going on. But I just think it's important to remember that he's quite a sensitive robot, Darren. We need to gather with him. We don't need to judge. It's a time for kindness, guys. Kindness towards Darren. We've seen this so often in the world of show business. A young starlet bursts onto the scene. They receive the glare of publicity, and sometimes it's too much for them. I'm not saying that's necessarily what happened to Darren. I'm not saying perhaps he's battling inner demons. We don't know. But I think, like I said, it's a time for kindness. Let's not judge him. Some of the allegations I've seen, to be honest, Floyd, they've been absolutely outrageous. I've seen suggestions that he was on a vodka binge, that there've been late night dalliances with Tammy Hembrow. No evidence for any of this whatsoever. No evidence that he's leading some sort of wild hedonistic lifestyle, and that was the cause of his slightly erratic performance last night. I'm confident that Darren will be back to his efficient best tonight. I can't wait to see him rolling out here at HBF Park just before kickoff and doing what he does best. We want this to be a safe space for Darren, same as the Sam Kerr Football Centre. So let's come together, collectively put our arms around the slightly angular shoulders of our favourite robot and make sure that he feels very much at home tonight. All right, that is it. We're almost set to go here at HBF Park, shaping up to be another fantastic night of A-League football. Hope to see you down here. Go Glory. Much better.